I'll start. So, hello and welcome to another presentation of WCBN Sports' coverage of Michigan field hockey. I'm Alex Drain, joined today by David Kramer, here for the first half of this matchup between the number 9 ranked Michigan Wolverines up against the number 24 ranked rival Michigan State Spartans here at Ocker Field. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon for some field hockey. What are you looking forward to?
Hello, Alex. Thank you for the introduction. I'm looking forward to some good play by the Michigan Wolverines. We have a very international and diverse team, so looking forward to seeing some creativity on the field and hopefully a win on this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Game time temperature right around 68 degrees for this one. Michigan enters at 7-3 on the season, 1-1 in the early stages of conference play. The last time out was yesterday against Appalachian State. They won 1-0. Last weekend against Northwestern, dropped it 1-0 in a shootout. Defense has been stellar for the Wolverines. They've allowed just one goal over their last 5 contests, and that one was in that shootout loss to a top 10 team in Northwestern. So defense has been strong, and they'll look to continue to do that against the rival Spartans here today. Start going over some of the starting lineups. Anna Speaker in net for Michigan. She's obviously been a big part of that strong defensive effort for the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan wearing their blue uniforms. Got the maize numbering on the back. Michigan State with the white tops and then the green dress, white socks. Michigan, blue top, blue dress, blue socks. And a pretty good crowd here today. A lot of action today. We had a women's soccer game earlier this afternoon that Nick Hornberg and Charlie Brigham and Jared Greenspan were at, and then Michigan ice hockey, their exhibition today. So a busy day for Michigan athletics here on a beautiful October Sunday. 15 minutes placed up on the board for the first quarter once they finish the introductions. And we want to also welcome all of our listeners over the airwaves on 88.3 WCBN FM Ann Arbor who are joining us here for this broadcast. Michigan has been pretty close to unstoppable here at Ocker Field, 78-17 since 2010 at home, and a 9-0 record, unbeaten last season at home. This year they have dropped one game, but that was another game to a really good team at the beginning of the season against North Carolina. So got the fans behind you, and oftentimes it's a big boost to play in front of the home crowd. Players now break and jogging off to the sideline, getting ready to set up for this game. Michigan enters at number 9 in the country. A little bit about Michigan State. They are 5-5, ranked 24th. Obviously, Big Ten, a really strong field hockey conference. This is Michigan State's first conference game, or oh, it isn't. It says on their schedule 0-0 in conference play, but they have played several Big Ten teams, including Iowa and Northwestern. Those are 2 top 10 teams. They lost pretty handily in those. So if Michigan wants to prove themselves as a top 10 team, they should be able to dispatch their rival without much trouble, but rivalry games never that easy.
Speaking of good production against Big Ten teams, senior Faye Kyer has been on fire these past couple of games, including during the Wolverines' 5-game winning streak that ended against Northwestern last Sunday. On Friday, September 27th, Faye Kyer had her second career multi-goal game with 2 goals and 2 assists, and she now is the leading scorer for the Michigan Wolverines with 11 points on the season. That is 4 goals and 3 assists. All with all of her points coming over the last 5 games.
So the Michigan starting lineup, you have Claire Brush, Tina D'Angelo, Sophia Southam, Faye Kyer, Kayla Reed, Meg Douthwaite. And you have Fernandez LaCourte, Speaker obviously in net, O'Neill, Peterson, and then Tammer for the Michigan team. Michigan State will have Jade Arundel in net, Maddie McDonough, Selena Ricardo, Leah Cincy, Nikki Blomsat, Mackenzie Brown, Aisha Osinga, Meryl Hansen, Kara Bonshak, Meredith Ross, and Kelsey Keener are the starting 11 for Michigan State. The Spartans will start with the ball. Meredith Ross at the midline. Players on each side, just stretching, getting ready for this one. And the Spartans control it and try to play it up, but immediately taken away by the Wolverines. You have that midfielder right in the middle, Fernandez Lacourt. She plays it over to the right side, then back to the middle to her. Spins around, now starting to go into Spartan territory for the first time all game, but it's intercepted and taken away well by Selena Ricardo. Spartans just a little timid, willing to go back into their own zone and try to set up the point of attack here. They swing it across the defenders over to the right side of the field. Nice pressure applied there up front by D'Angelo. And then a quick takeaway, Michigan right in the offensive zone, right past the shooting circle, then a pass in front, and then taken away by the Spartans, curled out into the corner, left behind, and then slapped up along the side. Now over by the midline, Michigan takes it away well right there. Good midfielding play by Fernandez Lacourt. And Michigan now will take over as the ball went out of bounds. Referee signals. Quick early play for the Wolverines, the real first scoring chance of the game down there just a second ago. Claire Brush takes it along the left side, pursued well by two Spartans. Spartans almost took it away, but there was contact there, and so Michigan will get the ball right back. Brush continues to control. She tries to play it up towards her forwards there around the midline. Now they play it back. Just steady setup of the attack. Now played along the right side, holding up the side again, and that one will just go out of bounds. Michigan turns it over, and MSU will take over there. 13.5 minutes to go in the first. Still no score between these two rival teams. Defenders for MSU just playing pitch and catch, trying to protect it from those Michigan attackers. Tina D'Angelo has been really commanding that left side of the offensive zone. A nice tackle there as it's taken away by the Wolverines as the Spartans had begun to try to forecheck. Nothing yet really coming for Michigan State. A nice pass across, and now up come the Wolverines past the midline into the offensive end, but that pass way too far and goes out of bounds. Douthwaite was the intended receiver of that pass, but it goes out of bounds. Spartans take over in their own end. Now pass intercepted. Michigan continuing to take over on some sloppy Spartan passes, and now it's like we have a foul or a kick of some kind down there as the players got tangled up, so Michigan got a free opportunity. Now they control along the side, and another whistle, pretty quick whistles right here as that ball got deflected out of bounds. Michigan takes back over, holding with it, trying to pass down low, looking for an attacker down towards the midline there. It's Catherine Peterson patrolling that right corner along the line. MSU takes it back over, but it's been all Michigan in terms of pressuring the Spartans in their own end. Now here they come again, right down by the goal line. Controlling well is Catherine Peterson, trying to set up her attackers down there. A pass into the circle. An opportunity along the line. Tipped in front. Michigan's got it right out in front. But nothing coming there, and they have to play it back to their defenders to try and rekindle. Now over across, defenders have come all the way up into Spartan end. There's all 10 players, not including the goalie, obviously, in Spartan territory for the Wolverines. That one goes out of bounds off of Michigan. MSU will take over. Spartans have got to try to find something. They lift that ball up, knocked down well by Claire Brush. She holds, sends it across. Midfielders trying to get it down low along the left side. A lot of possession control has been key for Michigan here. It's just keep away from the Spartans. Now they cut over to the middle. That one is whacked at, but taken away well by the Spartans. And they'll try and get it out of their own end back to the midfield. What have you seen so far?
Looks like the Michigan offense is really putting a lot of pressure on Michigan State. Like to see some shots being taken from the middle. Right now looks like
here's a chance. A shot just goes high and over top. Yeah, Michigan continues to pressure. That one came from number 15, Meg Douthwaite.
Meg Douthwaite, great attempt just there, looking to get a goal sometime soon. Michigan has put a lot of pressure on the Spartans, and it looks like there's been some strong midfield play by the Wolverines now. The ball is reclaimed by number 12, Kayla Reed. Fernandez Lacourt, number 16, brings it up the midfield. A pass up to, that is number 6, D'Angelo. Passes it in.
Just out past the pass line.
Yeah.
Not sure who it reflected off of. It looked like it went off of the Spartans there, so they'll place the ball just outside the circle, and now ball trickles free. Another offensive zone opportunity, but that one, oh boy, a big whack by Sophia Southam, and it was a wave and a miss. That one gets blown dead. The Spartans take back over, but again, that pressure being applied well by the Wolverines, just relentless right now, as there's almost another takeaway inside the Spartan end, but hard contact. Looked like the Spartan coaching staff wanted a whistle, not going to get one, deflected out of bounds off of Michigan. That one goes off of Kayla Reed and out of bounds. Spartans will have it now, just trying to get something going.
Michigan State just performed a substitution, number 8. That is for Michigan State, going in Maggie Cole, a redshirt junior from Chelsea, Michigan. The ball is now in the Wolverines' defensive end with number 4, Selena Ricardo, carrying the ball, looking to make a play.
Not sure who she was going to there. That one kind of lifted up, and it was all Michigan defenders there, and they just knocked it away.
Some pressure now. Number 8 for Michigan, Sophia Southam. Pass up to the middle.
Once again, we want to thank you for joining us on 88.3 WCBN FM Ann Arbor. I'm Alex Strain, joined by David Kramer for this first half. It's Michigan and Michigan State. There's a shot.
Great
chance.
It just
goes wide. Yeah, an opportunity there for Michigan. They continue to place that pressure on their rival Spartans.
That was Faye Kyer with a great attempt, juggling the ball midair with her stick, and she's the current leading scorer for the Wolverines.
Yeah, really showing off that offensive prowess as the ball goes out of bounds. Michigan will take over with an opportunity to continue to press. They play it back to the midline. They like to set that up. And again, I mean, it's really just been keep away for Michigan. I mean, very, very limited possession for the Spartans thus far, crossing the midline, then coming up, trying to chip it down low. Now an opportunity for the Wolverines, but falling down and not able to get back up before she made contact with the opponent there was number 11, Faye Kyer. One of the shots on the day taken by Kyer so far, 2 shots, as there's a good confident tackle coming in from Haley O'Neill, and now along the left side, right in by the goal line, trying to play it into the middle where the Wolverines, but that one deflected away. Under 8 minutes to go in this first quarter, still no score. Michigan has had all the opportunities thus far in this game. They take it away. And there's a pass over to the middle, tipped, and the Spartans take it away. I mean, we came into the broadcast talking about how great Michigan's defense had been, and there's another shot into the circle. It's easy to play great defense when you have the ball the whole time.
It sure is. Michigan's been relentless against the Spartans, and they have barely held the ball outside of their own defensive zone. I anticipate a goal coming soon, perhaps, for the Wolverines. Hopefully, this relentless pressure will lead to something, because the Spartans have not been able to get out of their zone. Speaking of which,
yeah, harassed there.
Yeah,
Sophia Southam got knocked down, and so the Michigan will take back over. I mean, you can never predict which chance is going to create a goal, but if you just keep getting chances, it's going to happen sooner or later, as there's a shot that gets deflected off a Michigan body and out of bounds. Spartans will take back over, but really when Michigan hits it out has been the only time that the Spartans have gotten any time to breathe.
6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Wolverines reclaim the ball at the midfield now. Number 2, that is Claire Brush, looking to pass it in.
Yeah, Claire Brush
passes it back to number 22, that is
Haley O'Neill. Yeah, Claire Brush has been great there down that left wing. It kind of gets pushed up into the Spartan end. Michigan's had strong play on that left side with Claire Brush sort of feeding it down, and Tina Delangelo down in the left corner of the offensive end. Spartans finally getting an extended rush as Selena Ricardo tries to bring it up the right side, but Michigan defenders converge immediately, and it looks like it is going to be Spartan possession. This is really the first time we see an opportunity for something in terms of the Spartans. They play it back, just try to set something up, but I mean, immediately Michigan attackers right there to try to take it away, and there's some contact made between the players that'll give it back to MSU, but you see the speed of Michigan just closing in whenever MSU has the ball. And the ball is picked right up, taken away in a hurry there by Faye Kyer, and obviously we talked about the top scorer, but she can play some defense too. As MSU has got the ball right around the midline, then a quick takeaway, but that was 2 players tackling at the same time, so the whistle is blown, I believe, is what they were calling there. The Michigan coaching staff not too happy about that. Spartans take back over, but still on their own end of the field here at Ocker Field. Still no score immediately. A great takeaway there by Meg Douthwaite. And then she throws it on down, trying to set up some offense. Pushing it down towards the left line. As they approach there, Kayla Reed in the corner. She gets pushed from behind by Maddie McDonough. And so that will be a foul place. The ball placed just outside the circle. Michigan looking for another opportunity. This is to the goalkeeper's right. The ball passed around, and then several Spartans try to bog down the Michigan attack, but coming away from the massive humanity there to control it was a Wolverine, but Spartans quickly to it, taken away again in the corner. Bounced around.
It's a Wolverine ball. It gets juggled up. Wow.
Yeah,
the
good
hand-eye
opportunity.
required for that play. Very impressive. Shot attempt by the Wolverines, knocked out by the MSU goalkeeper. That is, that's the Michigan State ball once more. Number 21 for Michigan State. Kara Bonchik holds the ball, passes it to her defensive partner. That is Ninki Blomstedt, I believe that's how you pronounce that. And the Wolverines are putting on plenty of pressure against the Spartans in the Spartans' defensive zone. Ball gets carried upwards. Michigan State continues to pass, but there's, for every one Michigan State player, there seems to be 2 or 3 Wolverines just bounding upon the Spartans, preventing any offensive pressure whatsoever. Ball goes out. Michigan Wolverines ball back in their own defensive end.
I mean, that one right around the line there, and I mean, really nothing for MSU has gotten past that line, as you see that push from the Spartan attackers, and they immediately commit a foul, turn it back over. Turnovers has been the issue whenever the Spartans have got the ball. It's just immediately been taken away, but oh boy, there's a bad giveaway now. An opportunity and a nice
great
save there
by the Wolverines goaltender.
Yeah, Anna Speaker has not been asked to do much so far. That's the first shot on goal, but that was a good stop. Now Michigan quickly gets it out. Now controlled by the Spartans. They pass it between the defenders as the Michigan attackers are all circling. The midfielders have also dropped back to give a hand. And that pass goes all the way across and out of bounds. Wolverines will take over, and here's another opportunity to set up the offense.
Fernandez Lacourt carries the ball down in the Michigan State corner. Oh, she carries it. Oh, wow.
There's a shot, and they score.
That's a Wolverines goal.
Yep. Nice. And that's what we talked about, right? You just create opportunities. You never know which one's going to work, but if you just keep putting pressure on, one's going to go in, and there it was right there. With 2:24 remaining in the first quarter, Michigan gets the opening goal. They lead this one 1-0 over Michigan State.
There are a mess of players there, so we'll see who the goal gets attributed to. But great playmaking by Fernandez Lacourt as she juggles it above the goaltender. Seems like she may get credit for that right now. Waiting to see. Oh.
And now, yeah, MSU will have the ball, of course, after surrendering that goal. Let's see who they give it to. Waiting to see on our stat page when it gets updated in a second. Some more substitutions going on. Katie Anderson comes in for Tina D'Angelo.
Announcer just said that is Faye Kyer, number 11, with another goal to add to her already impressive stat resume this September and October.
Well, it's definitely with a little help from her friends there. I mean, just a lot of bodies there. Looked like a bouncing ball, and she got the wood to it and knocked in to the net. Now, Michigan immediately with an opportunity and a big swing and a miss there by Kayla Reed, but no Spartan was close, so she got a second whack at it, and the Michigan attackers are able to come up. They play it back around down low.
Fernandez Lacourt.
Yeah, throws it up front, and that one tipped off a couple of sticks out of bounds. Looked like Michigan was the last to touch it, so Spartans will take over. They have it just at the edge of the penalty circle there. Now it dribbles out just a little bit, whacked up and taken immediately by the Spartans. But again, good pressure, and then knocked out of bounds off of Michigan State. And that play created there by Fernandez Lacourt, just harassing her, holding the Spartan midfielder Merrill Hassan to all the pressure And it goes out of bounds. Michigan takes over. They try to get it immediately down. Spartan defense converges, takes it away in a hurry. Under 1 minute to go in the first quarter of action. 1-0 Michigan on top. Now over to the corner, battled for, and
the Michigan State turnover turns into a Wolverines control the ball now. 35 seconds left.
Yeah, out of bounds.
We have a miscommunication between number 12, Kayla Reed, and number 11, Faye Kyer.
Yeah, they give goal to Faye Kyer. That is number 6 on the season for her. An impressive total as we're now at about 20 seconds left up the wing. Whacked up top. Michigan controls. Just trying to curl around there with the ball. Hallie O'Neill across the midfielders, back to the defenders, and a whistle with 9 seconds remaining. And oh boy, it's like an injury of some kind. That one, Kayla Reed holding her head, not sure what exactly happened. The ball, I mean, she was way away from the play. The ball was on the right side of the field, and Kayla Reed was on the left side. So now with 9.1, the clock stops.
Maya Gomper comes in to replace Kayla Reed.
Yeah, immediate substitution there. Michigan wins the face-off as they get the ball right back. 5 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Yeah, she's just going to run out the clock.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. So our score after one, Michigan 1, Michigan State 0. What did you see in that first quarter?
Absolute dominance in the midfield, all thanks to Guadalupe Fernandez-Lacourt, number 16, a senior. It looks like today's game has been all about the seniors. Faye Kyer, Guadalupe Fernandez-Lacourt have controlled the game for the Wolverines. Other takeaways, Michigan State looked to have stopped committing most of their turnovers after that goal, but the Michigan defense has been relentless. Wolverines have not let the Spartans through whatsoever, with the exception of perhaps 1 or 2 plays in the Wolverines' defensive zone.
Yeah, Michigan entered this game at 7-3. I mean, you look down their season schedule, 2 of their 3 losses were shootout losses to top 25 teams in Stanford and Northwestern. Their only other loss to North Carolina at home back on August the 30th was a 4-2 loss to a top 10 team. So this team has really proven themselves against good competition this year, and here so far in the first quarter against a top 25 rival, just dominant so far. As both teams huddle up, they get some pointers from the coaching staff. And now the huddles for both teams break. You look at MSU this season, 5-5, but their losses have been to some really, really good teams. Louisville, who was number 12 at the time. UConn, a team Michigan beat, was number 3 at the time. Northwestern was number 7 at the time. Iowa, number 8 at the time. So 4 of MSU's 5 losses were to top 25 teams. And so it's an MSU team that's been able to handle against lesser teams, but has struggled against the elite. And at least so far, seems to be the case here again. 10 seconds remaining in this quick break between the first and second quarter as the sun continues to be out. A few clouds in the sky, but otherwise just a beautiful, beautiful day. And the horn sounds, and we are just about underway in this second quarter. And indeed, Spartans control right away again. And that's a nice little pass diagonally up the side as it gets played back. The defenders just pass it across there for the Wolverines. Hallie O'Neill, who's patrolled that left side well, passing it through the penalty circle in front of her goalkeeper. Now over to the right side as then the midfielders bring it up. And the press starts right back up again, but that pass, a little bit of a sloppy play there. Maya Gomper not able to handle that pass, and it goes out of bounds. MSU takes over. Play it back to the defenders. It's sent on back. Held there by MSU, but that one tackled well, but looked like it got a piece of the body, so MSU will get it right back as Michigan was trying to force a turnover. Stats for that first quarter, shots 6-1 in favor of Michigan, on goal 3-1 in favor of Michigan, and the score, of course, 1-0 in favor of the Wolverines. 14 minutes remaining in this second quarter.
An attempted pass to clear the ball from their defensive zone. Michigan State has once again turned it over to the Wolverines, who look to score again. Now Looks like there's a turnover. Michigan State brings the ball up there, going into the Wolverines' attacking zone, but a sloppy pass once more, and the Wolverines return to get the ball.
Yeah, Selena Ricardo not able to handle that pass, and again, we see just not quite as crisp as it probably should be right now for Michigan, not firing on all cylinders, and, well, the Wolverines then turn that one over. So
speaking of turnovers.
Yeah, some turnovers right back to back. Yeah, sometimes you get that broadcaster's jinx, but Spartans controlled up the left side. Michigan defense is all over there, but now a nice pass right inside the box, but it goes out of bounds off the Spartans, and taking over will be the Wolverines. I mean, that was one of the most promising plays in the offensive end MSU's had all half, and just nothing going right there. Michigan's going to have a couple substitutions ready. Some confusion in front of the bench.
Well, looks like Kayla Reed has returned from the bench after coming into some contact just before the first quarter ended.
Yeah, it looks like she was just substituted there. Was not listed at the start of the second quarter, and now Michigan is going to have another substitution going on, quickly trying to change things up. They'll send Maya Gomper back on as they take the player off, as there's a shot right down low, and the goaltender getting pushed around. And the ball just goes past the end line. Jada Rundle had some pressure in her face, but it goes out of bounds, and MSU survives that stretch. And it's going to be a penalty corner here for the Wolverines, an opportunity to take a 2-0 lead in this game. 12:24 to go in the second quarter. Pass over to the middle, an opportunity, and waiting to finally take that shot. It's tipped up in the air, and
dangerous
nothing
play
going there, yeah.
By number 15 on the Wolverines.
Yeah, Meg Douthwaite.
Can't hit the ball in the middle of the air.
Yeah, she was trying to sort of swing like a baseball bat and knock it out of midair, not able to do that. But now they'll get another opportunity. Spartans just can't get it out of their own end. It'll be a second consecutive penalty corner. D'Angelo in that corner. She'll throw it right out in front, tipped, and now the opportunity for the shot. It's blocked down in front, now over right by the goal line, and it goes out. And so finally MSU is able to stop this Michigan pressure, as it looks like there is an injury. A Spartan is on one knee there in front of the goal, and the goalkeeper Jada Rundle walking out.
Looks to have borne the brunt of a very hard shot by the Wolverines, as now the play is stopped and the clock has as well. Trainer's running out.
Yep, that can happen, and so we will have a bit of a break at 11:52, but so far Michigan has picked up where they left off in that first quarter.
They sure have.
As the crowd continues to file in, looks like some folks over there at the concession stand getting some food. Just yet again, a really nice day here today. And now the trainers gathered around. We can't see which player that is. Now we do get a number. It's number 3, Maddie McDonough. Just got right in the way there. And she'll walk off very slowly with the help of 3 different Spartan personnel, and then also a teammate following her out there behind. So they'll get a quick substitution on for her. Looks like they also passed out pom-poms here today on the maize out here at Ocker Field.
Yes, they sure have, Alex. Looks like a great turnout this Sunday afternoon. Mostly maize. See a little neon green as well for the Michigan State fans. As now looks like Michigan State has the ball.
Yep, we just had a long break there in the intermission session as they play it across the defenders and now get ready to go. 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Quick takeaway. Kayla Reed, as he said, was injured earlier, and then a nice pass down, and that was shot through the middle.
No one was there for that great pass made in the bottom, just near the Michigan State goalie.
Yeah, nice opportunity, but just nothing coming there.
Number 6, Tina D'Angelo. Spartans have the ball up.
Yep.
Some contact made by the Wolverines, but perhaps not. Wolverines control the ball, bring it up the right side of the field by the fans, pass it down near the end, and ball goes out. Wolverines now have the ball at the top of the 23-yard line and have it there. Navigating her way through the Spartans defense. That was number 31, Emma Tammer, as the Michigan State Spartans once again control the ball in their defensive zone. Pass made over. Long reaching pass made by number 21 on this Michigan State, Kara Bonshak, but a great Michigan steal in the middle of the field as it's brought up. Oh
boy, you're just inches from a really great scoring opportunity there, as they had finally something. Leah Sinesy was running down that left wing side. 2 Michigan defenders there. It was a great through ball, but just unable to get her right on the stick. Would have had a potential free rush in. And Anna Speaker, still just 1 Michigan State shot total. That one was on goal. Speakers had to make just 1 save, but the Michigan defensive dominance has continued thus far as we have 10 minutes remaining. And there was a blocked shot, and MSU just kind of stood there and watched it as the Wolverines quickly got to it. Now they'll take over after a quick whistle. Kayla Reed spins around, pursued well, puts it between the wickets of the MSU defender, but it goes out of bounds past the end line, and a whistle sounds.
Again, some creative play by Kayla Reed. She dribbles the ball through the MSU defense, and there looks to be a penalty shot.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a penalty corner.
Yeah, penalty corner.
Michigan offense just kind of communicating with each other quickly what the strategy is going to be. This is now, by my count, the 3rd penalty corner of the half. So it looks like we have a quick substitution maybe here in the Michigan side, or now just some coaching adjustments being made as MSU getting their defensive strategies ready to go. D'Angelo there getting ready to swing it across. Michigan sets it up. Now they play it back, and a shot opportunity.
Oh.
There's the shot. There's the goal, and Michigan scores 2-0 Wolverines. An absolute missile in the back of the net, and it's Wolverines 2, Spartan 0. What a shot.
What a beautiful goal. Went just through the left side past the goaltender of Michigan State, and a perfect penalty corner play by the Wolverines. Couldn't ask for more. Once again, Spartans have the ball, and some turnover action by the Wolverines.
Sophia Southam gets credit for the goal. D'Angelo was the one who had the corner, and then she passed it over to the top, and then a couple quick passes to tee up Southam, and then she uncorks that shot to make it 2-0. Assist by Meg Douthwaite. She was the one who teed it up. Just beautiful textbook offense there, and the Wolverines lead over the Spartans 2-0. And again, pressure just keeps going. I mean, MSU got the ball slightly into Michigan territory, and before you could blink, vacuumed up by the stifling Michigan defense and creating opportunities for the midfield and the forwards as they streak into the offensive zone. Spartans converge, commit some contact. Michigan quick off the whistle down along that right side, trying to play it into the middle. Spartan defenders there, they knock it around. The whistle seems to be on the Wolverines, but Michigan just not letting up right now.
No, they are not. It has been a game of Michigan State turnovers and Wolverine attacking, as once again the Spartans have their ball in the defensive zone. Some Wolverine pressure. Missed pass. Number 4, Selena Ricardo on Michigan State, as now Kayla Reed holds the ball for the Wolverines. Passes it back, but no one there to claim it. Ball goes out of bounds.
Just about 8 minutes to go.
Ball is brought into the air, but reclaimed by Kayla Reed on the near side. And the Wolverines, looks like some confusion with the referee as the ball returns to the deep into the Spartans' defensive zone.
A lot of quick whistles in this one. Spartans will get it set up, and I mean, these are the opportunities when you have the ball in the offensive zone that you need to start converting into real scoring chances. There was some nice stick work and able to get it to an actual player as Selena Ricardo then accidentally whacks down.
Faye Kyer blocks the shot.
Yeah, took the brunt of the contact there.
Nice to see some Wolverines. Faye Kyer playing defense as well. Excellent on both ends of the field as the Wolverines now lead 2-0 against the Michigan State Spartans. There is about 7 minutes left in the first half.
Spartans playing it back in their own end, trying to get things settled up. They just crossed, or were about to cross the midline, and then the Michigan pressure immediately there, step back over that line. MSU controls, curling around, waiting with it. Trying to find someone on the right side, is then coming right up and taking that ball right away. An absolutely beautiful play by Tina D'Angelo to get in there, create a turnover, and the Spartans just harassing the Michigan midfielders as they were moving up. Fernandez-Lacourt drew a foul from behind. She'll swing it out wide on that right side of the field as they start to set up the offense, already up 2-0, but a bad pass, and MSU takes it away. But then another
Wolverines get it
great
again.
takeaway. That one from Catherine Peterson, and there's a shot redirected coming in close on net before it could reach Jane Arundel. The MSU defense there to take it away. And then after Michigan, a whistle's blown, Spartans have an opportunity to play it up, and the Wolverines intercepted again. Michigan State just turning it over all the time right now.
Wolverines carried in the Spartans' defensive zone. Great playmaking on the far side. Great shot.
Oh, yeah, ball's loose.
Ball's loose.
Where is it? Michigan takes it. There's a shot again. Knocked around. Another try up, but I think the whistle blew first. Yeah, whistle blew first, it looked like. Yeah, might have been too much contact down there.
Well, the Michigan State players prepare for a penalty
corner.
This will be the fourth of the game for the Wolverines.
They're already successful on one. See if they can get the magic going again. Looks like it's D'Angelo to take her normal position over there. As the attackers stand outside the penalty circle. She set up the goal last time around for Sophia Southam after Dothwhite had played it back.
Spartans assemble in their goal
and
as D'Angelo makes a pass.
Shot blocked. Another opportunity. Michigan's got it right out in front, but then a whistle immediately
Spartans
sounds.
Goalie Jade Arndell stacks the pads a la Martin Brodeur to make a great save.
Yeah, just a nice job to stop those opportunities as the ball goes out of bounds.
That was a great save on a.
And Arundel now with 6 saves on 8 shots. She's helped to keep MSU in this game as the defenders aren't doing themselves any favors. That pass all the way across, out of bounds, Michigan takes over. I mean, this has been a completely one-sided game so far as we tick under 5 minutes.
Wolverines pass it back to their defensive end. Looking for some offensive movement of the ball. Fernandez-Lacourt carries the ball into the Michigan State defensive end. Perhaps to set up a play. She's stripped from the ball, but there's some contact.
Yeah, looked like she got it with her foot and the whistle blew, so MSU takes over. About 4 minutes to go in this second quarter, and another Michigan takeaway.
Tina D'Angelo blocks the pass from the Spartans and keeps the ball in the offensive end. Play stops. Spartans get the ball once again. Perhaps someone touched the ball with their foot. Pass is made. Intercepted by the Wolverines, and some pressure.
Yeah, knocked down there, and Michigan will take over.
27, Catherine Peterson takes a tumble, but now has the ball. Looks to set up some playmaking chances. Fernandez-Lacourt, number 16. Down to 31. That is Emma Tammer.
Yeah, deflected around Michigan now,
And
right by the
Faye
goal
Kyer
line.
holds the ball, jiggles between two Spartans, and a shot goes just wide. Number 15 on the Wolverines, Meg White, off of some great playmaking by the senior Faye Kyer, who's been all over the field. Once again up, she grabs the ball, setting up her teammate, number 27.
Tipped around, opportunity for Michigan. There's a shot in deep. Wolverine attacker is right there. Gets tipped around and into the net. And I believe,
a great shot.
Yeah, it got deflected in.
Wait for the replay. Seems to be always a mess of players in the Michigan State defensive end when the Wolverines score. Perhaps some defensive miscommunications as the Wolverines now lead 3-0, and the fans waving their pom-poms.
This is already the most Michigan has scored since September 27th against Indiana when they had 5 goals in that game. It's been a lot of low-scoring affairs recently, but plenty of offense right now.
That goal was set up by Tina D'Angelo. Great pass in deep.
As you can hear the energy of both the crowd and the Michigan bench right in front of us. They are excited about this one. Under 2.5 minutes remaining, Michigan leads 3-0 over the Spartans, and it feels like it could definitely be more right now. And they give the goal to Meg Douthwaite, and Tina D'Angelo, as you mentioned, gets the assist. Spartans just trying to get anything going as they get across the midline, then immediately intercepted and taken away there by the Wolverines. Hallie O'Neill plays it across the right side. These defenders haven't been asked to do much as the midfielders and forwards have really been conducting things so far.
A little too much puff on that pass by the Wolverines as the Spartans now control the ball in their defensive end, looking to try and make a scoring chance, but so far the Wolverines have been turnover machines and stripped the Spartans of every offensive opportunity.
Yeah, 90 seconds remaining. The Spartans try to carry it out of their own zone, but again, Michigan players just swarming all over. They make a little too much contact, so it's like Michigan State's ball, but they're a little late to recognize it, and it got tipped all the way up. Now they play it firmly back to set up where it was supposed to be, just in front of the midline, and there's another
Bonchak turnover to number 6 Wolverines, Tina D'Angelo.
Yeah, this has just been routine in the way that Michigan's been able to intercept these passes. Under a minute remaining in the first half. You can hear the Michigan bench screaming 1 minute. They have to know they have to play with urgency here in the waning stages. There's an opportunity. A shot goes up, and that's a goal. That's in. Under the crossbar.
What
a great
beautiful shot. Wolverines lead 4-0 with 38.3 seconds remaining on a wonderful shot just beneath the circle.
Just tucked inside that corner, and as the clock stops with about 40 seconds remaining, Spartans will have a final couple of chances before time runs out in this half. 30 seconds, and another interception. Whistle blows again. Choppy play here in the final stages. 20 seconds remaining.
Sophia Southam, number 8, goal scorer.
That's her second
of the game and third of the year.
Productive day for her. 10 seconds remaining. Michigan tries to bring it on up past the midline. See if they have time for one more shot. 5 seconds, 4. The bench is yelling to take a quick shot. 2 seconds, 1. And the horn sounds. And our score at halftime, Michigan 4, Michigan State 0.
15 shots on goal by the Wolverines and 1 shot by Michigan State, who will look to change their play in this upcoming half.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do. Because when it's that one-sided, not going to change over the easiest. 10 minutes of halftime here as the two teams will look to recalibrate their strategies. For Michigan, it's really just a matter of keep doing what you're doing.
It sure is, Alex. I'm sure the Wolverines are very happy with their defensive and middle zone play so far, and they'll look to capitalize on more of those turnovers made by the Spartans once the second half begins.
About 9 minutes to go. Yeah, final. They're 15-1. The shots on goal, 10-1 in favor of the Wolverines. Very clearly the better team in that first half was Michigan. And the clock ticks under 9 minutes. The crowd gonna go over to the concession stand and try and change things up. What do you think is the number one thing the Spartans have to focus on to try and improve here in the second half?
Perhaps communication in the defensive end. They have struggled a lot, especially off of those beginning 2 passes made between Karabanchak and Leah Sinisi. I think there needs to be more communication amongst the 2 defenders back there, and perhaps looking to make some more plays that start without a turnover in the neutral zone. In addition, I think instead of the very long passes that the Spartans seem to be making, they should aim for more short and concise passes that don't have a tendency to go wide or miss or get intercepted by the Wolverines, who've done a great job, I might add. For the listeners at home, they're now pouring water all over the field.
Gotta keep.
Which is an interesting
well,
sight.
This looks like it's artificial turf. This does not look like it is real grass. So
yes.
I think they're just keeping it a little cooler, because obviously the turf, when you fall down and it's real hot, it can get unpleasant, to say the least. 7.5 minutes to go here in the halftime break. Michigan 4-0 over Michigan State. Looking at the upcoming Michigan schedule, they won't be back here until October the 18th, about 2 weeks. That'll be against Maryland at 6 p.m. Then on Sunday of that same weekend, home against Penn State. And then after that, a couple weekends later against Iowa. Just 3 home games remaining in the regular season. And the Big Ten tournament in State College, Pennsylvania this year, the weekend of November the 7th through the 10th. And then the NCAA tournament begins the weekend of November the 15th through the 17th. Fans starting to move around and enjoy the sun. It's just been beautiful weather all day here for this one, and doesn't show any signs of changing. Looking at the poll for the last week, North Carolina still number 1 in the country. That's the team Michigan played in the season opener. Connecticut number 3, it's the team Michigan beat. Maryland 4, Northwestern 5, Louisville 6, Iowa 7, Virginia 8, Michigan 9, St. Joe's 10. So Big Ten teams being very well represented here in the top 25 in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4 different teams in the top 10. So obviously the Big Ten, very competitive conference so far this year.
It sure has been.
Have some graphics up on the Ocker Field scoreboard. A couple teammates trying to guess things about each other. That's always a fun graphic.
Don't forget the bouncy house in the Michigan State defensive end.
Yeah,
perhaps
looks like
that's been a distraction.
Not sure if people are lining up to get in it. I mean, that looks pretty popular over there. .520 to go in this halftime session. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us on 88.3 WCBN FM Ann Arbor for this presentation of Michigan field hockey. About 5 minutes. Any last thoughts before we switch over?
Well, I'd just like to say it's been a great opportunity here, watching the Wolverines dominate the Spartans, and I look forward to a wonderful second half and perhaps some more offensive pressure from the Spartans, who look to come back from a 4-0 deficit.
All right. That just about brings us to the halfway point if you want to switch over and bring our next color commentator on here for the second half. Go ahead.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, Alex. It's
Yep.
been a pleasure.
About 4 minutes remaining, and Spartans and the Wolverines here at Ocker Field. Michigan 4, Michigan State 0. What did you see there in that first half?
Well, just like you guys have all been saying, obviously a lot of Michigan dominance in the first half. I've noticed that Michigan State is making a lot of mistakes on their free hits. There's been a lot of turnovers there. Michigan's been easily intercepting those balls and counterattacking. So that's maybe one thing that they might want to switch up, maybe a smaller thing. But in terms of the larger game, they need to definitely start moving the ball into Michigan's side of the field. They have not been doing that very well, as Michigan has dominated most of the possession.
Now we have the water hose going on for the other half of the field. Both teams have gone into their locker room, just about 3 minutes remaining. It's Milwaukee is interesting because you get a lot of constant play, just this very short halftime, and then both teams have to go right back out there. Not a lot of opportunity for full-scale adjustments.
I'd be interested to see what Michigan State actually does, if we can notice any of their offensive or maybe defensive adjustments. Their defensive play looks a little bit timid at the back. They don't seem that confident. Plus, if they want to get back in this game, they can't really rush into anything. They're going to have to set up some passes. I noticed towards the end, after Michigan scored their third and fourth goals, there was a lot of just dribbling up the wings.
Yeah.
Whereas they might need to establish more of their offensive tactics if they really want to score, because as you said, this Michigan defense is very hard to score on. They're shutting out most of their opponents, and if Michigan State can't do anything, it looks like it's going to be another one today.
And that's, that adds to the point about the defense, is that it's hard to score on Michigan already, and it becomes even harder when you're down by that much. This is a Michigan team that hasn't ceded any goals in regulation in the last 5 games, and now you got to find a way to make up at least 4 here in this second 30 minutes. Not an easy task, to say the least. Both teams, or Michigan's come out. Michigan State we're still waiting on. As both teams have switched ends. The Wolverines are all huddled up, ready to go. Still waiting on the Spartans. As there
Makes
still
sense.
is about
They
90
probably
seconds.
Talk about their strategy a little bit more.
Well, I think obviously for Michigan, just a lot of the same. There's not a lot to really tweak in a halftime like that when you only cede 1 shot the entire half.
Yeah. Spartans finally coming back onto the field. A little bit of a slower walk, but they seem ready to go, and hopefully they'll switch up their play a little bit.
Jay Arundel, the goalkeeper for Michigan State, wearing a black uniform, whereas Michigan goalkeeper Anna Speaker wearing a yellow uniform to differentiate them from the rest of the team. Although it would seem like they'd be pretty easy to recognize given the amount of padding they have to wear. And Michigan will get the ball to start the second half of the third quarter. 15 minutes will be placed up on the scoreboard in just about 30 seconds time. Michigan is already ready to go, and there's still 20 seconds on the clock.
Spartans finishing a defensive huddle there, hopefully talking about some strategies to maybe stop this ongoing attack from the Wolverines. Second half about to kick off here. We have about 6 seconds left. Spartans could also look to find some corners, maybe some penalty corners, which would definitely help them in their attacking efforts, or just try to get something going.
And that ball is whacked way up, and a whistle blew. I think they'll have to do it again.
Hearing a lot of crowd noise as I think they're throwing some T-shirts in the crowd here. I kind of want one.
Well, in a game like this, it's a lot easier to catch a T-shirt than perhaps at a larger stadium.
Second half on the way here.
Yeah. Michigan will control early on. Sophia Southam brings it across.
I love the way they're moving across the field as well.
Yeah.
They're not staying in one side of the field. It makes it much harder to defend.
Yeah, lateral and diagonal passes have been really useful for Michigan thus far, and a nice little move as Michigan just trying to dangle their way through the defenders. Faye Kyer unable to get much after that, and now the ball goes in. And
not the start the Spartans were looking for.
Yeah, and the Michigan State is very confused about that one.
Talking to the
we'll
ref
see what
there.
the referee says. I think we might have an instant replay upcoming. We'll take a look again. And we've got the monitor right over to our right. See if they put one up on the Jumbotron too. So it got whacked around and then got tipped off of something and did go in.
Looked like it was a clean hit from what I'm seeing on the monitor. If it is, I think it'd be another goal for Kyer.
Yeah, I got the replay official over to our right, continues to look at this to wait for an official ruling, as it was hit from outside the penalty circle, and then there were players gathered in front of the net.
Wow.
He got tipped off of something and in.
It's actually an incredible goal as Kyer swings her stick around her body to push it behind her legs as a behind the back goal. I think where they're trying to decide if it was hit with the flat end or the round head of the stick, but like a 360 spinning goal here.
Well, Kyer's already got a goal in this game, obviously 2 shots prior to this as well. I mean, there's a reason why she was the Michigan leading scorer entering this game, and now on the verge of putting the Wolverines up by a score of 5-0.
As we talked about, definitely not the start the Spartans wanted.
No.
Especially if this goal stands. Right through the goalie's legs as well.
Continue to wait on a ruling.
Great pass into the box as well. Just very impressive for Kyer to even get a stick on that.
Yeah. Now waiting on, and they are going to keep this as a goal.
It is a goal. What a wonderful goal as well. Beautiful play. I think that makes it her 6th on the season. And Spartans looking to get something going.
Yeah, and this coming just 34 seconds into the second half of play on really the first play of any kind. And they say call on the field officially stands. They give the assist to Fernandez Lacourt. Faye Kyer scoring that goal, her 2nd now of the game on 3 shots. 5-0 Wolverines on top, 14 minutes remaining. Spartans passing it between each other, and now dribbling it down the side is Maggie Cole, and then quickly taken away by the Wolverines. A whistle blows, and it'll be Michigan ball.
Started to get something going down the left side of the field, but again, referee whistle blows, and now the Wolverines have the ball again. Spartans are applying a little bit more pressure here at the back. Mistake there by the Wolverines. Yes. Back into Spartans' possession. They have it now, passing it around the back.
Fernandez Lacourt gave that one away, but even still, Michigan State is having to just try and play it between each other, and you can see the effects of that water that was applied when the cleats are getting pressed down. You can see just the slightest moisture going up into the air. A more slick field. Nice dribbling around the Michigan State defenders there by Faye Kyer, and it got kicked, so the whistle blows, and they'll let the defenders come up The midfielders move up forwards up towards the penalty circle as the ball is placed right on the midline. Now whacked up by the Wolverines, taken away by the Spartans for a second, and then whistles blew, and they blow it dead. MSU takes over. A nice play from behind there by Kyer to try to take it away, but then another whistle blew. Now we're going to have a green card.
Warning for number 11.
Yeah, Kyer
I think it was a high stick.
Looks like she's going to have to come off then at the 2-minute penalty. So now here's finally an opportunity for the Spartans, playing 10 on 9 plus the goalies for 2 minutes. We'll see if
turnover there.
Yeah, taken away
Wolverines
immediately.
looking to counter.
Yeah, nice passing. Fernandez Lacourt brings it up just
Lacourt
outside
has
the
the
circle,
ball.
and yeah, this is where you're just trying to kill it off while you have that penalty deflected.
Absolute confidence of the Wolverines. No slowing down their attack, even with the penalized player.
You can definitely tell which team in command right now. Spartans playing it across. Michigan coming up, and there's another nice intercept on that left side of the field. Really, really strong play there.
Definitely
by
a lack of confidence from the defensive Spartans.
Yeah, just dribbling right through some contact. This will be a foul. Yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, people just standing around right now, and that's going to result in a penalty corner, and Michigan just dribbling right around them like traffic cones. 11:41 remaining in the third quarter when this penalty corner gets
16 shots to Michigan State's 1. Wow. I think this is going to be their 4th or 5th corner.
Yeah, I think this is, by my count, it's the 5th, but by the scoreboard, it's the 4th. So D'Angelo's been the one to set those up. She's done a great job of that. Sophia Southam scored on a penalty corner earlier in this game. They tend to play it out, and then they tee it up for Southam to whack it. Whistle blows. D'Angelo throws it out. They do indeed set it up. Pass behind. Now an opportunity and a whack, and there's a nice save by Arundel, and then a whistle blows. And looks like we're going to do it again, another penalty corner.
Good save by the goalie there.
Yeah, I mean, Arundel's done a great job to just keep this from getting even more out of hand than it already is. Clock stops again at 11:32 remaining in the third quarter. Tina D'Angelo over there, set it up again. Kayla Reed on the right side, Southam in the middle. Now they throw it out, set it up once more, pass across, and there's a whack and a shot. Gets deflected around, and it looks like a save by Arundel. And it will set up yet another penalty corner. It looks like Michigan just chance after chance after chance right now, as that shot that time from Emma Timmer was saved by Arundel.
Spartans are going to have to find some way to get this out of their shooting circle.
D'Angelo, see if the third time is the charm, sets this one up. Tipped around, and there's a shot off to the side, and then just trying to redirect it in there, but just not quite able to do so was Kayla Reed. A great chance as she was
diving effort as well.
Yeah, right on the right side, just trying to poke it up into that top corner, but it went wide of the net.
Spartans moving it around.
And Michigan
constant pressure from the Wolverines, just swarming defensively.
Harassing them everywhere they go right now.
Lifted ball from number 3, Maddie McDonald. Wolverines have it in the middle of the field again. Swinging out wide. Katie Walker. Lose it there. Trying to see who it was out on. It looks like it's going to be Spartans' ball.
And the penalty on Faye Kyer has now concluded. Michigan back to even strength, but it didn't matter when they were shorthanded. Just constant pressure.
Spartans with a free hit here. Looking for something. Lifted ball. Whacked down by number 2 on the Wolverines, Claire Brush. Have it at the back again. Maintaining possession very well here. Swing it across. Nice touch there. Oh,
Nice job to maintain possession by Katie Walker. And now
dribbling
she
in the
just
middle
goes
of the field.
right through all the Spartans. But then finally taken away by MSU. But that pass is too far, goes out of bounds. Michigan takes right back over. And flicked around. Now down the right wing side, trying to curl up towards inside the penalty circle, down the goal line, thrown in front, but nobody there to receive it. Spartan quickly to it, and then a quick whistle, and MSU maintains possession. We're now up to 19 shots for Michigan, 13 of which on goal, 5 of them have gone in, 5-0 Michigan. And we want to thank you for joining us on 88.3 WCBN FM Ann Arbor. As always, 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
high pressure again from the Wolverines. Spartans look like they had a pass through the middle there, but still maintaining possession. Hopefully they can establish something here, but oh,
yeah, quickly.
Good job maintaining possession there. Still going here for the Spartans. Number 18,
Merrill Hansen. Yeah, she went through the legs of a Michigan defender, but then not sure if it was a shot or a pass, but it goes out. And now looks like some
Michigan
substitutions
making
going
some
on.
Substitutions.
Wolverines have it in their own end. Spartans nowhere really close to pressuring, and that nice diagonal pass up, and now the Michigan attack, potential 3-on-2 if they can get things set up. Nice pass in, out comes Arundel. The ball's loose. Michigan just trying to bat it in. It's saved in front by the defender. Still loose, battled around, and now a whistle blows.
Great save
and
in
it'll
front
be
of
a
the net
penalty
by
corner
number 9
upcoming
on the Spartans.
Yeah, Jade Arundel came way out to try and defend that one. Michigan almost was able to exploit that and force it in.
Another penalty corner here for the Wolverines.
That'll be number 6 of the game for Michigan. Relentless pressure continuing, up 5-0.
Looking to convert on another one of these as they did in the first half.
Those bright orange goalie pads for Jade Arundel have done a pretty darn good job of trying to contain the Michigan offense as much as they can.
Setting up for the Michigan corner, number 10, Kate Walker.
D'Angelo not on the corner this time.
Yeah,
Kate Walker whipping it in here. Let's see if they can get something.
Shot
off.
Scored!
Goal.
Yeah, looked like
great goal there.
Fernandez Lacourt was the one who took the shot by my count, and Emma Tammer right there with the assist from the other, and now 6-0 Michigan. All Michigan right now.
Wolverines looking great out there today. Spartans pass the ball in. Looking for anything here. Unfortunately, they lose it again.
Yeah, Michigan quickly to it. Controlling, spinning. Faye Kyer harassed as a couple Spartans help take it away. And right now, Michigan State in this rivalry matchup just playing for pride at this point. Michigan quickly takes it away. Knocked down, but play keeps going. Was Faye Kyer. As it gets played over to the left side, Michigan picks it up.
Maintaining possession here nicely. Oh, losing the ball there. Spartans have it, but
taken away almost immediately before a whistle blew. Maya Gomper took it away, and then the whistle blows a dead play to the middle, taken away. And up comes
Wolverines here
Michigan.
on the counter attack again. Looking, oh.
And now knocked on down, a lot of contact there on Guadalupe Fernandez Lacourt. Referee blew the play dead. Looked like
tripped by the defender there, showing her frustration.
Yeah, Lacourt, I think, wanted a green card perhaps, but not coming from the official. But Michigan, another opportunity is that one goes off of Gomper's stick and out of bounds. MSU takes over.
Playing it around the back, MSU. And an error there by number 3, McDonough. Michigan has possession again. Dribbling just outside the shooting circle, playing a ball in.
Yeah, whistle sounded almost immediately. And it looks like it'll be a penalty corner.
Another penalty corner here for the Wolverines. Spartans throwing on their gear.
So we'll see if they can convert it again. Clock stops at 5:46, 6-0 Michigan on top.
Inserting for the Wolverines, once again, number 10, Kate Walker.
Kate Walker sets up the penalty corner. She's been taking them for D'Angelo.
Emma Tammer was credited with the goal of on the last penalty corner. Let's see if she can get another one here.
Played out, set up, and a shot. Oh boy, deflected up and off the netting there.
Looks like it was off the Spartans.
Yeah, the railing in front of the nets. They've got those netting up so that no balls get out into the road. At Ocker Field, Michigan sets it up, still attacking in the offensive end. Couple passes across, Gomper turns it over, and Michigan State will go up the other way.
Counterattack potential here, but they just do not have the numbers. Oh, nice little dribbling skill, but unfortunately they lose it there.
It's 2 forwards against about 6 or 7 defenders. And now Michigan tried to pass it up just a little too far.
Number 17, Kate Burney, trying to save it there from going out of bounds, but unable to do so as the Spartans now have the ball, trying to get it in play here.
Now whistle blows yet again.
Trying to get anything going here.
The Spartans set it up. Still 6-0 Michigan on top. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Nice pass across the field. Pushing through and tapped out. Spartans hang on. But then very quickly to it are the Wolverines. They push it out, now up the field, and the attack starts yet again. I mean, it feels like every time that MSU gets into the offensive end, 3 or 4 Wolverines are immediately there, and now a quick takeaway for Michigan, trying to dribble around the defenders, but a whistle will blow and it'll be Michigan State ball.
Yeah, all the MSU attacks seem to be doing is setting up counterattacks for the Wolverines. Trying to get something going here as they're dribbling into the shooting circle, but again, taken away by the Wolverines.
Yeah, just stifling defense for Michigan. So poised at every part of the game.
Substitution here, Sophia Southam coming back in for the Wolverines. Michigan playing it around the back. No rush here for them. Foul here by the referee on number 21 of MSU, Kara Bonchak.
Passing across was Michigan, now setting it up down the far right side. And again, I mean, it's felt, parts of this game have just felt like keep away.
Also is in parts of the crisp passing by the Wolverines.
And you hear some yelling from the coaching staffs of these two teams. And Michigan in particular is trying to get the defenders back, as Spartans will have a whistle and the ball. And you hear the coaching staff say, keep playing good defense on the Michigan side.
Ball out of bounds there. Miscommunication on either a pass or a shot by the Spartans. Ends up being Wolverines' ball.
That ball goes out of bounds. MSU will take back over. Finally, a little bit of Spartan pressure as we have 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Played back, held around, Spartans control. Just trying to weave their way through the Michigan attackers in their own end. I mean, anytime they get up they just get repelled back or turn it over, and that's exactly what happens there, as very quickly to it were a couple of Wolverines. Some white shirts come in the area, but not before the whistle blows, and Michigan takes over official possession at the 1:35 mark remaining of the third quarter. Played up through the middle, a long stretch pass that goes out of bounds, and Michigan will have it in the offensive end. That one immediately intercepted.
Given back to Wolverines for possession, trying to get something inside the box. Now they have it inside the shooting circle, shot, and a goal there.
Yeah, it looks like deflected in front. Just beautiful passing, a really, really hard shot, and then tipped in front of the net, redirected in. I think it's gonna, yeah, they're gonna.
I think they're gonna give it to Kyer again.
It's either Kyer or a deflection from Nina Apula.
Either way, complete Wolverine domination, 7-0 in the third quarter. I believe this might be the highest scoring game.
It is
in
the highest scoring
season.
game. Yep. The previous high was 5 against Indiana in Bloomington on September 27th. So, and again, this is coming against a top 25 team in the Michigan State Spartans. I mean, this is a really impressive game. Now under 50 seconds remaining. MSU holds it as we're going to get the official word. They give it to Nina Apula on the redirect. Sophia Southam gets an assist as well, 7-0. MSU comes up trying to finally get some opportunities. Pass in is deflected, immediately taken away, and too much contact will give Michigan the ball. Under 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Another whistle comes. Michigan State too over-eager in their attack. 10 seconds remaining.
No rush here for the Wolverines on the free hit.
Yeah, 5 seconds left. Tipped
Just
around.
playing confidently.
And then again, another example of keepaways. They just weave between the Spartan defenders. Clock sounds, or horn sounds. Clock is up, and we get ready for the fourth quarter. Michigan 7, Michigan State 0. I mean, this has been a really eye-opening effort by the Michigan field hockey team today.
Great job by the Lady Wolverines here. Just continuing to play defense, looking probably not to give up a goal, as they would likely want to keep that shutout here. Again, beautiful weather here today. And, yeah.
Looking ahead to the NCAA field hockey tournament, 18 teams get in. You have automatic qualifiers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
believe
8,
they've
9, 10.
qualified 7 out of the last 9
Yeah.
years.
So you have 7 automatic qualifiers, and then, 10 automatic qualifiers, and then 8 at-large qualifiers. Michigan in the top 9 in the country is very firmly in that category of what you would expect as a team to get in at large if they do not win the Big Ten. Last year, the Big Ten's auto bid went to Maryland. They're obviously a great team again. This season ranked number 4th in the country, Northwestern 5th, Iowa 7th, Michigan 9th. Michigan will see some of those teams upcoming. Maryland at home on the 18th, Iowa at home on the November the 3rd. So 2 of those final 3 home games are really important games against some great teams for Michigan to build the resume in conference play.
Probably won't be as nice of games as this, though.
Yeah.
As we continue in.
Yeah, it won't be weather-wise either in later October into November. This is a sport like football where you start where it's nice and warm. First game was August 30th, and then you end the season in the tournament coming up on Thanksgiving, and it gets a whole lot colder. Championships, though, in the NCAAs are in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where the Final Four will be this year.
Both teams trot back onto the field for the fourth quarter. Wolverines have the ball first. Miscommunication there with the clock, but 15 minutes are back up on the scoreboard, and they are ready to get this last quarter in the books. Waiting for the official whistle here to start.
Michigan field hockey won the national title in 2001, were the runner-up in 99. They've made Final Fours in 99, 01, 03, and then 2017, where they were the number 3 seed, hosted Michigan punched their ticket to the Final Four where they were upset by Maryland. Looking to get back there this season. Made the tournament 4 straight years and in position again this 5th season. And again, today is going to go a long way towards helping their resume. Michigan quickly takes it away as a Spartan run was coming up the right side. And a whistle blows. Wolverines pass it across. Spartans keep trying to come up, but they have struggled to take the ball away without forcing contact and having the whistle blow, as Michigan now getting a free run in on the Spartans. Taken away by MSU. Now they dribble it over to the corner, and it will roll out of bounds. And it'll be Spartan ball.
Surveying the field, looking for a lifted ball here. Batted down nicely by number 3 on the Wolverines, Maya Gomper. Gomper taking the free hit in here. Playing it across the field, great ball. Shot pass, ooh good
deflection,
save.
yeah, Jane Arundel came out well for that one. Spartans trying to scoop it up, but Michigan quickly to it again before a whistle blows.
Spartan ball, passing it back. Very close there.
Oh, almost
dangerous
deflected in
pass
our own
there.
net. Defender almost making a brutal mistake.
D'Angelo on the defense there. Almost got that deflection right into the net.
Score is 7-0. Michigan over Michigan State, under 13 minutes remain in
Kyer
the
has
fourth quarter.
the ball.
Yeah, tipped and out of bounds. Spartans take over. Shots now 25-1. Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah.
That first shot came in the first quarter as well, so
Yep.
it's been all Michigan this entire game.
Now, quick takeaway, but it goes off the foot, so a kick will give the ball back to MSU in their own end. Under 13 minutes remain.
When MSU has had the ball in their half, it's been decent play. The problem is their defenders are just unable to get it there, as they're just being constantly swarmed. And not only that, but not necessarily making the best decisions when it comes to passing, as most of their passes are intercepted.
Shot in on the goaltender. Arundel was saved, and then a whistle blew, but Michigan takes right back over. They go down along the right side. Gomper going to try to just fit that one through into the middle. Spartans intercept, trying to dribble it out of their own zone. Got it through the penalty, through the circle well, but now quickly harassed again, and some tough contact down low. And the ball goes to Michigan just outside the circle. Play it back to Gomper into the corner, and that one goes off the Spartan foot.
Deflection there. Emma Tamer with trying to do a little bit of dribbling skills there, but unfortunately it goes out. MSU ball. Looking to get something going, maybe just to get a goal, just to help their confidence a little bit, but the Wolverines are continuing to try for the shutout here.
The Wolverine attack comes up, trying to tip it around, but Spartans quickly to it. Knocked down, though, and the whistle blows. Spartans will maintain possession just outside their own circle. Played up. I mean, they've rarely gotten it past the midline as they do right there, but again, a wall of Michigan defenders and then an easy turnover. Wolverines quickly get to it, take it away. That's been the story here today. And then, ooh, a tough foul
Hard
from behind.
foul there.
Yeah, we'll see if a card comes out, and indeed it will. That'll be a green card, I think, or he had reached into his pocket. Or no, it's a yellow card.
She's going to have to go out, trying to see who the foul was on there.
Yeah, it came up from behind. That was a lot of physical contact.
Looks like it's on Selena Ricardo as she trots off the field. Spartans are going, not the Spartans, the Wolverines are going to be up a player for this penalty corner.
You know, as if Michigan needed it to be any easier, they will now have an advantage. Some more substitutions occur. And the penalty corner will get things started.
Looks like there also might have been a warning card on Michigan. I'm unsure of that, as there could have been some contact after the play.
Yeah. So here comes the penalty corner set up well, and then a whack and a shot. That one goes off of Arundel, who was just laying
Another
down
good save.
horizontally. Would have needed to be in the air to have stopped that.
Her 11th save on the day.
But another penalty corner will get set up. 10-12 remaining in the contest. That makes it now shots 26-1 in favor of Michigan. They get ready to set it up again. Here's the pass out. And the shot, and another reround. The ball is up, and
looks
a
like it's
whistle
going to be a
sounded.
high stick there
Yeah.
on Gomper.
They'll give him, I think, another penalty
They're
corner
gonna give him another
opportunity. Yeah.
corner, yep.
With 10:08 remaining.
Spartans have struggled all day just getting this ball out of the shooting circle. Most of their penalty corners, the Michigan Wolverines end up getting 3 or.
There's an opportunity, and another shot goes wide. Arundel just keeps laying down right in front of the line as the preferred defensive strategy.
bad
It worked
strategy.
well, yeah.
Unfortunately for the Spartans, they have not been able to get any counterattacks going off these Wolverines attacks when the players are very high.
And then again, just immediately to it are the Wolverines. Passed through. A couple Spartans there were unable to intercept it. Now taken through
great
into the
pass
circle. Oh, nice play between the legs. Opportunity towards the goal line. Knocked out. And it goes off Michigan out of bounds.
Good defending there by number 3 on the Spartans, McDonough. Spartans have the ball and quickly lose it out of bounds. Wolverines get it in the box, looking for something. Great dribbling there by Emma Tammer. Oh, wow.
Another shot and another save.
Good shot there by Kyer. She's been relentless in front of goal today.
Tipped around, Wolverines have it. They'll knock it down low. Picked up, now just trying to cut through, and Spartans quickly to it and then taken away immediately. And the whistle sounds.
Spartans seem to always get 1 or 2 passes at the back before trying to play it into the middle, and then the Wolverines attack it.
And
There
some
we see
contact, but
another
Michigan
turnover.
takes it
Michigan
away.
has it in the shooting circle, looking for a shot. Oh,
Just goes wide.
just wide. Diving effort there on the save, but was not needed as the shot was slightly to the left of the goal.
Michigan just continuing to apply that pressure even as we tick under 8 minutes remaining in a 7-0 game.
Spartans losing it again there on the free hit. Just Wolverines simply intercepting the passes.
Yeah, Michigan just weaving between defenders. Ball is loose, an opportunity, a
Shot.
shot,
Oh.
save.
Another great save by Arundel. There is one positive we're seeing here from the Spartans. Arundel has played great
Yeah.
from the relentless barrage of just shots after shot.
Yeah, 31-1 the shots in favor of Michigan. The penalty corners 12-0 in Michigan's favor. Ball quickly taken away, but whistle blows.
Some nice dribbling there from Mackenzie Brown before she lost it, but luckily there was a whistle from the referee. Playing down this left wing here are the Spartans.
Another whistle blows to try and break that play up as we have 6.5 minutes remaining.
Spartans passing it back, looking for something. Bad pass there by Bonchak, number 21 from the Spartans, and the Wolverines are looking to counter again.
Yeah, just weaving around the defenders with such an effortless pace right now is Michigan. Shot blocked down in front by the Spartans, looking for a call, not going to get one, and now a whistle does indeed blow.
Looks like we might get a card here. Unsure of what the referee's calling. Could be going to the replay booth here.
Yep, it is going to be a video review.
I think we're trying to see if it went off the Spartan's stick or if it was off the foot.
Now waiting to see, looking over at the replay monitor. 6:07 remaining. In this fourth quarter, Michigan 7-0 over the Spartans here on 88.3 WCBN FM Ann Arbor.
Unsure of what the referees are looking for here. Looks like we're about to get a call here.
Yeah.
Referee's discussing it with the coaches. And it is going to be Spartans ball. Don't know what they were looking at there, but the Spartans are setting up for looking at trying to see if it hit a player's foot or not.
Yeah, instead MSU will just have it. Trying to pass it around, and then immediately coming up was Gomper to take that one away. Now cutting over to the middle, playing it back out to the point. Curling across it, then taken away by the Spartans. Harassed, and then a quick takeaway by the Wolverines, and then immediately we'll have a quick green card assessed. Goes against number 10, Mackenzie Brown.
It almost looks as if the Wolverines are playing with more players out there. The Spartans just not getting anything going.
Yeah, even when they are both at full strength, it's just been a swarm of Wolverines, and Spartans just in disarray.
Nice touch there, Wolverines on the counter attack. 2-on-2 going forward. Bad pass there, but they are able. There's a swarm in the middle here. Spartans end up coming out with it. Then again, they do just turn it over there. Wolverines have it. Trying to get something in the box. Nothing there. And out of play in favor of the Spartans.
Under 5 minutes remaining. Ball tipped around and out of bounds. Michigan will take it over. On that left side, 7-0 game, trying to close out a resounding rivalry victory.
I believe the next game is against the other rival, Ohio State. Hopefully they will have a similar result here. Wolverines lining up for another penalty corner.
That be number 13. Shots remain 31-1 in favor of Michigan, 21-1 when you factor in shots on goal. Saves 14-1 in favor of Michigan State, and a speaker for the Wolverines one save and one shot today.
Had
Closing in on
had
one of the
an easy
easiest,
day.
easiest shutouts you can get. Now they'll set up for the penalty corner. Looks like Katie Walker in the corner.
Setting up Michigan's corner attempt, number 10, Kate Walker.
Ball passed out, but a whistle immediately blew.
Referee talking to the Spartan players.
I'm not sure if somebody was running out too early or what exactly the issue is. 4:19 remaining in the contest.
Players lining up again.
I'll just do it again.
Walker still on the ball.
Faye Kyer is the one taking it. Pass out. An opportunity, and the shot tipped around. It's loose right in front of the goalkeeper, and looked like Arundel got down on top of it. Able to dodge the bullet there were the Spartans. Clock now 4 minutes remaining. MSU still shorthanded with a couple of penalties.
Wolverines continue to applying the pressure in the Spartans' defensive third. Just been all over their defensive players today. Whistle blown there. Spartans now have it. Dangerous pass in the middle, but is received well.
Tipped around. Whistle blows. Spartans take over. 3.5 minutes remaining, trying to see if they could just maybe get another shot before the game ends. They've rarely been even close.
Attacking down the left wing here. Trying to go through 3 Wolverine defenders there. Spartans maintain possession. Looking for something. Back out to Hansel, 18. Hansen. Another referee whistle. Spartans look like they could have a slight attack here.
Yeah, just outside the circle. But Wolverine defenders, 4 or 5 defenders all just enclosed.
Wall there. Now they're back on the counter. Wolverines. Swinging across to the left wing here. Looking to get another goal. Pass into the box. Diving effort there by number 17, Kate Burney, but unable to come up with it as the ball does go out of play in favor of the Spartans.
2:20 remaining, 7-0 Michigan on top. Whistle quickly blows. The play dead. Spartans have it in their own end. They haven't had possession much. When they do, it tends to be in their own side of the field. Under 2 minutes remaining, and Michigan quickly takes it away, trying to pour one more on. This is already the season high in goals. There's a shot right in front, tipped around. It goes wide. Not a bad look.
Definitely could have gotten another one there, but just a miss swing by number 9, Nina Apollo.
Pula got a goal earlier in this game, 2 from Southam, 2 from Kyer, 1 from Emma Tamer. Michigan State controls it, 75 seconds to go across the midline. Michigan tries to intercept and taken back over by the Spartans. They fling it up. That one tipped around and a foul committed.
Spartans just trying to get something here, just to make this score a little less scary
some kind of momentum to take into your next game.
Wolverines are going to come out of here with a great win, 7-0, goal high on the season. It's a great team effort.
And it looks like it's going to be another shutout. It's the defensive performance.
Could actually get another goal here for the Wolverines.
Shot tipped up in the air. Arundel goes up to get it, but some sticks high in the air. And
they're not holding back.
Yeah, whistle blows. I think we're going to have another penalty opportunity.
Penalty corner with 31 seconds left.
It'll be number 14 of the game.
Wolverine players very happy on the sidelines. Clearly.
This decidedly one-sided, 34-1 the shots. You almost feel like Michigan missed the opportunity to hold the opponent shotless, almost. A near flawless effort. 7-0 lead. They'll tee it up on the corner. Walker to take this one as usual. Sets it up, throws it out, tip down, and there's a shot. That one's deflected up, and it's in.
Another goal, just piling it on here. 8-0 now.
The cherry on top with 21.7 remaining. Number 9 ranked Michigan Wolverines coasting into these final few seconds and an 8-0 lead over Michigan State.
Yeah, as Hail to Victor's plays, Michigan is definitely going to walk out of here with a great win and definitely bringing momentum into their next game.
10 seconds remaining. Michigan takes over, whistle blows. Spartans try to run up to get something with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the horn sounds. Michigan 8, Michigan State 0. An absolutely dominant effort here today for the Michigan Wolverines. Any last thoughts about this one?
No, just a complete game. Defensively, offensively, the Wolverines just proved that they were the better team out there.
An all-around effort, yet another shutout that goes down as their 5th in 6 games for the Michigan Wolverines. They continue to play really, really well and put the cherry on top in this one, defeat the rival 8-0, and that just about does it for us and our coverage here of Michigan field hockey. Once again, the final score, Michigan 8, Michigan State 0. From Ocker Field, I'm Alex Train saying good night and go blue.